Jackie Thomas and I'm the Millionaire Mummy. About 4 years ago I set myself a goal to earn $1 million before my daughter started school. Now at the time I was about 7 months pregnant, I had a business in event management and I was pretty much confined to bed rest because I'd been overdoing it and having a few troubles with my pregnancy. So I read a book called The 1 Minute Millionaire and I thought, well, if that woman can make $1 million, I can make $1 million too. So I thought, right, I'm going to make, first of all I thought I'd make this $1 million before the baby turned 1, and then I thought, maybe that's a bit unrealistic, Jack. You don't know what it's going to be like being a single mother and trying to juggle a business and keep everything afloat. So I thought maybe it would be a bit more realistic if I decided that I would make my $1 million before the baby turned 5. So I wrote myself a post-dated cheque for $1 million, made out for March 2008, which was when Samantha was born. Well, she was born 2003, but she'll be 5 in 2008. And stuck it to my computer, and it's been there ever since. Now, earlier this year, I was revisiting my goals and plotting and planning what I was going to be doing for the year ahead. And I saw this faded cheque sitting there, made out for $1 million, which is due to be cashed in next March 2008. And I thought, well, what are you going to do about that, Jackie? You haven't done anything about achieving that. And so, do you still want it or not? And what I realised was that I was lacking a why factor. I didn't have a really good reason why I wanted to make $1 million. The $1 million itself didn't really motivate me. It was just money, it was just a number, and money itself has never really been a major push factor for me. So I thought, well, do you want it or not? Because if you want to do it, you've got a year left. You need to hurry up and get going. So I thought about it for quite some time earlier this year and realised that yeah, I did want it. And all of a sudden I read another book and sort of had one of those aha moments where you think, oh, that's my reason why. That's my motivating factor. And I realised that what I'm good at is sharing information. What I love to do is talk and write and read and share ideas with other people. So I realised that the reason that I was making $1 million within a year was to tell my story as the Millionaire Mummy. Now I should point out that in between times setting that goal and now, I'd got myself into all sorts of financial strife. And when I became pregnant and then became a single mother, I'd lost my business, I'd had debt mounting up, and I'd ended up having to leave the town that I was living in and basically reinvent my life and start all over again. So I left Queenstown sort of when Samantha was about 8 months old with about $100,000 worth of debt, a baby, no assets and no income. So my situation was pretty dire, but I thought I can do this. I can go from being $100,000 in debt to making $1 million in a year. I firmly believe that's possible, and all of a sudden I had my reason why. The why that I was doing it was to be able to share the whole story with people. Now I sort of thought to myself, right, I'm going to do this for a year, and then knowing how quickly I can sort of change focus and how easily I get bored with things, I thought, Jackie, the last thing you'd want to do in a year's time is sit down and write the book of how you made $1 million. So I thought, why not open the process up live, which is exactly what I've done through the internet. So I open up my journey to anybody out there who also wants to transform their financial situation. So you can follow my process week by week, live as it happens through the internet at www.millionairemummy.com. And that why factor, I can't stress enough that whatever your money goals are, having that powerful why you want to achieve it is crucial to its success. So it doesn't matter whether you want money for a house, or whether you want money for a holiday, or for your retirement, or for whatever reason. You need to know why you want it. What purpose are you trying to achieve your money goals? Other than that, it's just a number. So if you've got your goals clear, and you know why you want that money, it's a lot easier to create it.